Hello, Soumya.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. How are you?
Fine, ma'am.
Is this your first class for 7th?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you turn on the video?
Sure, ma'am.
Hi.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Wait for a few more minutes. Let your friends join. Okay? Sure.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. How are you?
Fine, ma'am. What about you?
Yes, I am fine. Wait for a few more minutes. Let your friends join. Okay?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Sritej. How are you?
Fine, ma'am. How are you?
I'm fine. Wait for a few more minutes. Okay? Let your friends join.
Okay, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Siddhant. How are you?
Fine, ma'am.
Yes, wait for 2 more minutes, okay? We'll wait for 2 more minutes and let's see who are all joining the class. Then we'll start.
Okay, ma'am.
Hello, Charvik.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'll tell you what we are going to do today. Just 1 more minute,
Sure.
okay?
Thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening. Okay, I think we can start now. Let your friends join, okay? It's already, we are on the time, right time. So, good evening. I hope this is your very first class, right? For 7th standard people. Turn on all your cameras, students. Everyone should turn on your cameras. Yes. Everyone. Yes. Are you all ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
I think today is your very first class for 7th standard. Have you guys gone through the 7th textbooks? What are all there? What are all the chapters you have? Have you guys gone through? Or this is, I need to tell you guys.
Ma'am, I didn't get the textbook yet.
You didn't get the textbook. Okay. Anyone else?
Ma'am, we didn't get, but I know the chapters which we have.
I also drank.
Yeah, it is actually Oxford.
Okay. Okay, fine. So, you guys, what do you guys think? Like, uh, you have no one got the book yet.
Ma'am, only I got the book, I think. Ma'am, I got
Did you see the table of contents? What are all there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So what? Guess me. So guess what topic we are going to study today.
Ma'am, in the chapter one, we are gonna learn about nutrition in plants. Then
Okay.
we are gonna learn about nutrition in animals.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Okay.
it is written that we are going to learn about fire to fabric, then
Okay.
chemical changes, acids, base, and
Nice,
salt.
nice. Very nice. Siddhant, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good, Siddhant. Okay. So as Siddhant told, today our first lesson is going to be nutrition in plants.
Ma'am,
Okay.
I have the same lesson.
What?
Ma'am, I have the same lesson.
You had the same lesson. When?
Yes.
When?
Ma'am,
In 6th class, huh?
no, I'm in 7th only.
In 7th.
Yeah.
We are 7th standard. No. You are 7th standard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have this chapter called nutrition in plants as our first lesson. We are going to see that only today.
Ma'am, to know which book you are using, can you tell the last lesson which you have, like 13 chapters?
Actually, it doesn't mean, Charvik, no, lesson number doesn't mean, okay. I hope you have this lesson in your textbook as well, right? Nutrition in plants. What textbook you're following?
My first one I have nutrition and plants. Second one, nutrition and plants.
Okay.
Third chapter heat, and fourth acid, bases, and salts.
Mm-hmm.
Fifth, the physical and chemical changes. Sixth, respiration in organisms. Seventh,
Okay.
transportation in plants and
Okay,
animals.
fine.
Uh,
And most of you guys are following NCERT, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Most of you. Are you
Yes,
anyone else following any other textbook?
No.
Full complete all NCERTs, right?
Yes.
So as per your NCERT, your first lesson will be nutrition in plants. Right? Shall we start the lesson?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me share the screen. Before that, do you guys know about what is nutrition? Do you guys know anything about that? What is nutrition? Have you guys read about that in your 6th class?
Yes, ma'am. Nutrients are things which we get from food. They give our body energy, to carry out physical activities, to grow, and to provide immune systems.
Okay. So the definition of nutrients, components that are required for the survival, right? That what are all the, okay, let's take the nutrition of human beings. What are all important and necessary components that are required for human being to be active, to survive? Anyone?
From food, water.
You didn't get me.
From food and water.
What?
From food and water.
Food and water. Very good. Then, okay, what what are the components are present in the food?
Ma'am, carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals.
Okay. Anyone else want to answer?
And
Ashwant?
water and traffic.
Ma'am, carbohydrates, proteins, minerals, vitamins, fats.
Okay. Very good. What is your favorite food, Ashwant?
What, ma'am?
What is your favorite food?
Ma'am, dal rice.
Dal rice is your favorite food. Okay. So today, what Ashwant will do, go home after this class in your home. Go and ask your parents what are all the nutrients, components present in dal rice and how it helps to build immune in your body. What is the usage of consuming dal? Okay. This applies for same for everyone. Okay. For Charvik, for Sritej, for Soumya, for Adrit Rao, everyone go. I think everyone will have their own favorite food, right? Potato, somebody.
Yes, ma'am.
Somebody will like rice, somebody will like some dosa, idli, right? Go
Yes.
home, ask your mom or dad, what are all the components present in the food? And ask them what is the use of that. Okay? That will be your first homework. Then we'll go. So today, so Charvik, you asked me what are all we are going to study today. So today we are going to cover these things. That is, we are going to have a short oral test. Okay, we'll start with the oral test. What you guys studied in the 6th standard about this topic.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Ma'am, what are you discussing, ma'am? I rejoined, ma'am, and some network issue was there here,
Okay.
ma'am.
No problem. Just I asked you guys to go and write down, like, first of all, find your favorite food. What is your favorite food, Siddhant?
Ma'am, my favorite food is ma'am, something junk foods I like a lot.
Okay, very
And
good. You like junk foods, right? You like pizza.
yes, ma'am.
Do you like pizza? Okay, then go home, ask your father, mother, or go to some textbooks or internet resources. Find the components present in pizza and how it is helpful for your body, whether it is helpful or harmful. Find out those points.
Ma'am, I know it is harmful.
You know harmful, but still you eat.
Yes, ma'am. What should I do?
Okay, you know it is harmful, right? It is not
Yes, ma'am.
completely harmful. It is not
Yes.
100% harmful. You have good things also. They put vegetable corn also, right, in pizza. So you do vice versa. You go and search what are the good things present in pizza and write down that. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
That is what we discussed till now. Okay, everyone, it applies to everyone. Go home, take your favorite food, write the things present in that, components present in that, how it is helpful. If it is harmful also, no problem, you can write down. Okay. The next today's topic we are going to see is going to have a short recap kind of oral tester on your 6th standard chapters. And next we are going to discuss what is nutrition. I think we already discussed, we had a quick introduction on that. And we have something called types of nutrition. And then we are going to see photosynthesis. And then we will have some higher order thinking questions. And then we'll have your homeworks. Okay. And now,
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
okay, let's go to the recap. So, what you learned in your class 6? What you learned in your class 6 about this nutrition?
Ma'am, we just learned about the like the components of food. Like in the components of food, we have carbohydrates, fats, vitamin, minerals, then proteins, and we
Okay.
also learned about how to test for starch and proteins.
Okay. So,
And
And
test
also
for
about
starch and
also
protein.
balanced diet and some
And we
disease.
also learned
and
about
deficiency
deficiency
diseases.
diseases.
Yeah, deficiency diseases.
Deficiency. Okay. First, okay, we will ask Soumya. So, Soumya, what are all the things you learned in your 6th standard about this?
Ma'am, we learned how to find starch, like the experiments, how to find starch in foods, how to find carbohydrates and proteins in food items through experiments, and what are the usage of these foods, like what
Okay.
okay.
Everyone told one common thing that you guys learned to test presence of starch. Presence of starch. So anyone, can anyone tell me quickly? You should say what are all the steps involved. Gelda, are you here?
Take a small quantity of the food item in a test tube and
Okay.
make a dilute solution of iodine and drop a few drops of it. Drop a few drops of the solution in the container.
Okay.
Shake it well and observe after some time. If there is a blue-black color, it indicates the presence of starch.
Very nice. Ashwant,
Yes, ma'am.
do you also know this experiment?
Ma'am, I had forgotten the
You had forgotten the experiment. No problem. Go and go. Do you have your 6th textbook? Go and have a look at that. Okay. So, as we discussed in the starting of the class, components of food is nothing but whatever food we are taking in their day-to-day life, minerals, vitamins, carbohydrates. But we don't know. While eating rice, we don't know that we are taking in the carbohydrates. But the carbohydrates is the one which is present in the rice, right? So, those are the basic components of food. And each component of the food has their own advantage and as well as disadvantage. For example, if you take fat, everyone knows this, very, very common. So fat, so if you consume the fat over, no, in extra, so it is not good for your health. But without fat, you cannot be like without consuming the fat at all. You have to consume, but not in a more quantity. As well as it applies for everything, for carbohydrates, for everything. If you consume it more, it is not good for your health.
Ma'am, too much of fat leads to obesity.
Very good. It leads to obesity,
Ma'am,
right?
but people say that saturated fat is also good.
Saturated fat is good. Siddhant, you told about something called saturated fat. What is saturated fat?
Ma'am, saturated fat means it's a fat in which like it's a good for health, not like unsaturated fat and like all.
Very nice. So, saturated fat, you are saying saturated fat is good for health. So, in which component saturated fat is present?
Ma'am, omega-3.
Omega-3. Okay, omega-3. Can you consume omega-3?
It's a capsule-like thing. It's present in some food.
Okay, very nice. So, omega-3 is not a food, it's a capsule, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
we cannot consume the capsule. We cannot say, okay, I need to consume the unsaturated fat. So I'll take the
Ma'am,
omega capsule daily.
I know, that's why I told ma'am, but I don't know the food. I know only the
Yeah,
capsule.
yes, actually. The thing is, that is what I am coming to say. So your food, whatever food we are taking in, we don't know what we are taking in, right? So it's not like we don't know that potato has this, tomato has this, but we still take. So that is what that is the point I'm making here. So this is all about like you would have learned in your 6th standard. So next, what is called nutrition? So why you need nutrition? What is nutrition? First of all, Charvik, what is nutrition?
Ma'am, Like I can't define it properly, but I know.
What? You're not clear.
Like I can't define it properly, but I know. Like,
Hello?
one minute.
Ma'am, can I say?
Yeah, sure.
Ma'am, the process by which the food is taken or used by the body is called nutrition.
Okay, very nice. Can Adrit Rao say something about nutrition?
It protects us from diseases.
Okay. If you
helps
consume good kind of food, it protects us from diseases. Very good. Then,
It helps us to do our physical activities.
okay, physical activities. Okay. Gelda, are you here? Gelda.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What do you know about nutrition?
Ma'am, nutrition is like nutrients like proteins, the carbohydrates, and fats, eggs, and
Okay. Aishwarya,
nutrients basically help gives us helps our body grow stronger in terms of protection from viruses or something like that. For example, if you okay.
Okay. So
I've
basically,
got my
everyone is telling if we eat good nutritious food, we won't get disease. Right?
Yes, ma'am, it
Is
prevents
that right?
deficiency disease.
Okay. Aishwarya Dasari, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you think nutrition is? Give your own definition.
Ma'am, so nutrition helps in repairing tissues and helps in growth.
Okay. Helps in repairing the tissues of your body.
Yeah.
Okay. And it helps in growth. Okay. So each one of your friends told each point. Aishwarya told it helps in growth. And Gelda told it protects us from diseases. And even Adrit Rao told the same. It helps us to protect us from the diseases. So nutrition is nothing but the combination of whatever you said. It helps us for growth. It helps us to repair our body tissues. And it helps us to, it helps commonly. Food is a basic thing for every human being, for every living being. Food is important. Not only human being, animals also take food. Plants also take food. Do you guys know plants eat food? Plants take food. Do you guys know that? Any one of you? Do you know that
Ma'am,
plants
I know,
also
ma'am. Plants take food.
Yes, ma'am.
plants take food, right? So that is what we are going to see in this class. I hope everyone would have known something basic about that. What plants do, how they do, everything you would be knowing. Now we will have a quick recap. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So as you all told, nutrition is nothing but this definition, mode of taking food by an organism and it is utilized by the body. The simple definition. It is just the process of taking food and digesting it and taking in whatever necessary things takes in by the body, absorbs by the body and gives everything else, that is whatever is unwanted, it eliminates from the body. That is a simple definition of nutrition. And yes, this can come in your subjective test in your school as well as in the Sunday test. You may get the definition of nutrition. So it's important for you guys to read the definition of nutrition as per your book. Is highly recommended, or else your own definition in a good way. So yes, now we come to the important thing. What is our mode of nutrition? What is the mode of nutrition? Do you guys understand this question? Mode of nutrition.
Ma'am,
Siddhant.
ma'am, can you repeat ma'am, can you repeat the question?
Yes. The question, I think you can see my screen, right? What is our mode of nutrition?
Ma'am, autotropic.
We are autotropic.
Yes, ma'am, we are autotrophs.
Okay, so we human beings are autotropic. Okay, as per Siddhant, human beings are autotropic. Okay, Adrit Rao, what do you say?
Ma'am,
Ma'am, we are not autotroph.
We are not autotropic. Okay, then what we are?
Ma'am, heterotroph.
We are heterotrophic. Okay, who said that? Charvik said. Okay, what Aishwarya Dasri, what do you think? What is our mode of nutrition?
I'm sorry, not even heterotrophic. We are saprotrophic.
You're saprotrophic. Okay, fine.
Ma'am, like we
We'll come to that.
ma'am, we depend on both. Like we prepare our own food and we also depend.
Okay, fine. We'll come to that. Then Ashwant Kumar, what do you think?
Ma'am, I think we are autotrophs.
Autotrophs. Okay, fine. Then anyone else like to answer this question? What is the mode of a human being's nutrition? Okay, who said this? That who are all saying that we are autotropic? I think who said that we are autotropic? Siddhant, you said
Ma'am,
right? We
me.
are autotropic. Okay, why
Yes,
do
ma'am.
you say that we are autotropic? What is the definition of
Ma'am,
autotropic?
ma'am, autotropic means.
Yes. Yes.
Ma'am,
Me?
I was confused. Ma'am, autotropic means the organism that make their own food. We are
Okay.
heterotrophs, not autotrophs. We are heterotrophs.
Okay.
Because heterotrophs depend on other organisms or other organisms kind of to intake on their own food. Like
Okay.
us, if you talk about humans, we use plant. We eat food by the plant materials. Like we eat.
Okay.
If you take mango, mango is a fruit of a mango tree. So we are
Okay.
taking the mango's nutrients. So we are heterotrophs.
Very
When you
good.
talk
Yeah.
about plants make their own food by the process of photosynthesis. That's why they are autotrophs.
Well and advanced. Well and advanced. Very good. Hamza?
Good morning,
Hamza?
ma'am.
Yeah, good evening, Hamza. Why did you join late there?
Ma'am, I was outside.
You're outside. Okay. You should join the class on time. Already I had given you one homework and you missed it.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So there, that was a very clear explanation given by him. It's very good. So mode of nutrition for animals and except plants, for everyone, the mode of nutrition is always heterotrophs, right? And we have something else called sapro, like we have all other modes of nutrition also. But in common, except plants, everyone is except plants, no one else is autotrophs. Autotrophs, as he said, auto. The word auto means that comes in the next slide. Wait. Autotrophic. So you have to make a note of this. So you told Siddhant told that he got confused, right? This is the best way to not get confused. What is autotrophic? You split the word into two. Auto plus trophos. Auto means self. Okay, auto means self. Trophos means nutrition. So whatever the organism it is, if the organism is going to prepare its own food, then we categorize them under autotrophos, that is autotrophic. Okay, clear all? Everyone clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then we come to
ma'am.
heterotrophic. So hetero, the word is split up into two. You have to split the word into two. Hetero plus trophos. Please make note of this so that you won't get confused in your examinations. So hetero means others. Others plus trophos means nutritions. So whoever it is, whatever organism, if they are simply going to depend upon others, it's not like animals depend on other animals, animals depend on other plants, human beings depend on other plants, nothing like that. If whoever it is, if they're going to depend others for their food, they all come under heterotrophic. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so
Yes.
in your examination point of view, they can ask you to write the differentiation between autotrophs and heterotrophs and give some examples, everything they will ask you, you should write it. Yes. Okay, so these now our lesson itself is about nutrition in the plants, right? Nutrition of plants. So we know we get the nutrition from plants. It's no wonder we go to that. We do agriculture. We eat plants as our food and animals as our food, right? So for us, it's just a matter of preparation. Your mothers will go to kitchen and prepare the food and you'll get the food. But plants are not going to depend on anyone else for their food, right? So how do they prepare food if they are not dependent on anyone? They are going to manufacture their own food. They are going to prepare their own food. So how they will do that? Do you guys have any idea about that?
Ma'am, I know.
Yes, who's that talking?
I'm
Ma'am,
using
Siddhant.
photosynthesis.
Okay, using photosynthesis. Okay, fine.
Ma'am,
Then,
can I?
yes, yes, yes.
Ma'am, like the plants make their own for the process of photosynthesis, in
Okay,
which the plant takes water from the soil,
okay,
and makes and keep and passes it to the stem to the leaves, and
okay,
the leaves their stomata open and they taking carbon dioxide, and because of the chlorophyll which is present in the chloroplasts,
okay,
the sun rays are trapped there, and then they all make a reaction, and that reaction will give us glucose, that is also called starch.
okay,
Then
okay,
the released product is oxygen, and that oxygen will be again removed from the plant through stomata. Singular, it is called stoma.
okay. You explained the entire topic in single line. Very good. Then, Hamza, can you say me how plants prepare food?
Amma!
Hamza. Okay, Hamza is busy. Gilda, can you say me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. How do plants prepare food?
Ma'am, the plants prepare food by using photosynthesis.
Using photosynthesis. Fine. Okay. What is photosynthesis? Fine. Okay, enough. Ashwant Kumar, can you say me
Yes, ma'am.
how do plants prepare food?
Ma'am, they prepare food from the process of photosynthesis.
Okay, photosynthesis. Fine. Charvik.
Plants prepare food through the process of photosynthesis. And
Okay.
photosynthesis consists of soil, water, sunlight, chlorophyll, uh, uh, genital soil,
Okay, fine, fine, fine.
and
So
those
yeah, it's enough, Charvik. It's good. Every one of you, I think you guys know how the plant is preparing food. So answer the following question. Where the food factories of plants are located?
Ma'am, can I?
I'm in
Yes,
the leaves.
Ma'am, leaves.
leaves. Very good. Leaves are called as the food factories of plant. And mark this question. This is a very important one more question you may get. Leaves are the food factories of the plants. And where they are located?
Ma'am, in the leaf.
Yeah, leaves is the outer part. That is, you have to say, if I ask you where the food factories of plants are located, you should say that is a part of plant above the ground. Above the ground. Because if you take a plant, a tree, or a shrub or herb or whatever it is, you can see there are two parts. That is a part that you can see in your naked eye. That is the stem, leaves of a plant, right? The part that you cannot see, that is underground part, that is root. Root is below the soil that you cannot see. So where are the food factories of plants located? What is the right answer for this? Is they are located above the ground. They are, you can see them, and they are nothing but leaves. Okay. So whether food is made in all parts of a plant or only in the certain parts of a plant, can anyone answer this question?
Ma'am, it is the food is made in the certain parts, but the materials that are required by the to make the food are taken from all the parts of the plant.
Okay, that is fine and good. Okay, let Soumya answer whether the food is made in all parts of the plant or only in the certain parts of the plant.
Ma'am, certain places in the plant?
Certain parts. That is, food is only made in the certain parts. That is right. Okay. Then anyone else can answer. Okay, if the food is prepared only by the certain parts of the plant, what are the parts? Certain parts.
Ma'am, leaves,
Only
Leaves,
stem,
stem,
roots.
roots. Roots are going to prepare.
no one roots
The
not prepared.
roots they take the nutrients from underground.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
roots take nutrients which are present from ground.
Yeah,
So
they
they
help
don't
in
prepare.
taking the nutrients, right? They are not going to prepare you anything. So the question is parts directly involved in the preparation of the food. That is the question, right?
It's just leaves, right?
Only leaves. Okay, fine. Anyone else? Guess.
Ma'am, if there are flowers and fruits also, it could be that. And
Flowers and fruits also produce. Do you think? Do you say that?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. So my question, okay, I'll frame one more question from this. Okay, you guys all told me that chlorophyll plays an important role in the preparation of food. Chlorophyll plays a very important role in the preparation of food, but we are saying leaves are only the food factories of plant. But stem, if you take some shrub or herb plants, the stem is also green in color. So why don't we call stem as a food factories of plant? Why stem doesn't involve in the preparation of food? They also have chlorophyll.
Ma'am,
Ma'am, but there are
Ma'am,
also
because stem
roots.
also reproduces.
Ma'am, but there are also roots which we can eat. Carrots, radish.
Who is talking? Street age.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you hungry?
No, ma'am.
No? Okay. You can eat roots also. You can eat carrot, beetroot. They're all roots. You can eat leaves also. Cabbage is a leafy vegetable. You can eat flower also. Cauliflower is a flower, right? But my question is, the food is made in all parts or only in the certain parts? Okay, I'll tell the answer. Food is made only in the leaves. And the transportation part is done by stem, and the preparation part is done in the leaves. And what question I asked you is chlorophyll is present even in the stem, but why can't stem produce that? Because answer already some of you, I think some of you had told me that because of stomata. For preparing food, okay, for human beings we need oxygen to breathe, right? But for plants they need carbon dioxide to prepare their food. Am I right? Do you guys know this point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
So carbon
ma'am.
dioxide is very important for plants. So leaves have small pores called stomata. They helps in breathing, and that carbon dioxide is like this process of getting the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere is done only in the leaves. That is why only leaves can produce the food, even though stem is in green color. Okay. This can be a higher order thinking question. They may ask you why the stem cannot produce the food. They are also green in color. They may ask you. So you may write this answer. Okay. And Charvik, my time is not wrong. Okay. I am not in India. That is why my time is not as per India timing. Okay. Now your doubt is resolved.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So I think you guys, everyone know about photosynthesis, right? Everyone knows what is photosynthesis. Anyone
Yes,
don't know what is photosynthesis? Can you tell me who don't know photosynthesis? Anyone don't know? You can tell me, ma'am, I don't know photosynthesis like that. You can tell me. Do anyone don't know? Everyone knows. Everyone knows.
Ma'am, you're showing it in the screen. Now only they can learn.
No, 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 no. I'm telling you before seeing the screen. Anyone don't know, or like they know or what? Soumya, do you know?
Photosynthesis also gives us starch and carbohydrate.
What?
Now, Photosynthesis also gives you starch and carbohydrates.
Okay, okay, fine, fine, fine. I'm asking you the process of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis, okay, I'll tell you. I think everyone knows about the photosynthesis, but as per the definition, what is photosynthesis? You have to split up the word again into two. So if sometime you guys know what is photosynthesis now, you go to higher classes and your books doesn't contain the definition of photosynthesis. That time, if you forget what is photosynthesis, easy way to remember, split up the word into two: photo and synthesis. The process of preparing food with the help of sunlight and other components is nothing but photosynthesis. Photo means sunlight. Photo means normally light, but in this case, it is sunlight. Synthesis means synthesizing or preparing something from something. Preparing. So synthesize means preparing. So simple definition of photosynthesis is process by which plants use the sunlight. Basically, they use the sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide to create oxygen and energy in the form of sugar. Okay? Guys, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can anyone tell me the photosynthesis? Just tell me the definition.
Ma'am, can I?
Yes, yes.
And the process by which plants use water, carbon dioxide, sunlight
Okay.
to create energy in the form of sugar and oxygen, which is as a released as a waste product.
Very good. Oxygen released as a waste product. So who is using the oxygen as their very important component? Who's using?
Humans.
Ma'am, humans
Only humans.
humans and
Ma'am, organisms.
animals also.
Only humans and animals uses oxygen.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll tell you
Ma'am,
an interesting thing. Okay. Today you go home. I think you guys all are familiar with YouTubes, right? Go home and there is a video. Go and watch that. If there is no oxygen present in the earth for 1 minute, what happens? Apart from we can't breathe, animals can't breathe, oxygen plays very important role in other certain things as well. Go and learn that. Okay. That's another homework. I have given you second homework now, right? Everyone should watch the video or ask someone or ask your parents and tell me oxygen is not only used for breathing, also for other things are there. Other interesting things are there. Go and
Ma'am, I know one point.
Yeah.
Plants also use oxygen and release carbon dioxide in the process of respiration
the process of respiration. Okay, okay, okay.
at
That is
night.
one of very good, very good. That is why they say, na, you should not sleep under tree in the night time.
Yes, ma'am.
And now I'll tell you why it is so. Why okay, I'm asking you the question now. You are telling you have raised one interesting point. Plants cannot take carbon dioxide in the night and release oxygen. They do like humans. They take oxygen inside and release carbon dioxide during night time. So why it is happening only in the night time? Can anyone tell me?
Ma'am, in the night time, you said like we need oxygen to breathe, and if the plants keep giving carbon dioxide out, how can we breathe in the night time?
Okay, fine. But dear, actually the cycle is maintained in a different way. Human beings are there. We release carbon dioxide, right? Plants utilize those carbon dioxide and plants release oxygen, we utilize the oxygen. It's like a cycle. Plants helps us, we help plants. Okay, now you understood?
Okay.
Yes, whatever you said, the same thing I'm
Hmm.
saying in different way. So this is another
Ma'am, can I
question.
tell why?
Yeah, you tell me. Tell me, tell me, tell me.
Ma'am, during the night, what happens is plants acts as a major supplier of oxygen into the atmosphere, right? So, um, at the night time, it takes oxygen because I think everyone in this world, like not on the living things, need oxygen for respiration.
Okay, anyone else know the answer? The answer is very simple actually. If I tell you, it's very simple. Hamza, can you try me?
Ma'am,
Can you try
ma'am,
answering?
Ma'am, in photosynthesis, carbon dioxide is taken in by the plants
Very
and
good.
oxygen is given out. And in
Yes.
respiration, oxygen is taken in and carbon dioxide is out.
Okay. Why the respiration occurs then?
Ma'am, I only don't know.
Simple answer
Plant is a
is
living organism.
okay. I got a lot of answers. Okay. Actually, everyone came 90% near to the answer. The answer is very simple. During night, we don't have light, right? Without light, you cannot produce food. As far as plant concerned, plants need carbon dioxide to produce food, and as well as sunlight. That is all about photosynthesis. Photosynthesis doesn't it's nothing but it uses light as a main source and carbon dioxide as a gas to produce food. Am I right? But in the night time, they don't get light. They don't get light. So simply what they do, they also use the human technique. They take the oxygen. They
Ma'am,
take the
can't they, what if we keep an artificial lights near a like house gardens? The night, what if we keep artificial lights? Will it again do photosynthesis and all?
It's really very good question. I appreciate you for thinking in this way. But I tell you, try it out by yourself. Can you try it
Okay,
by
ma'am.
yourself?
But how
I
will I
think
know that they are doing photosynthesis or not? I don't know how.
so. I said you right, dear. Photosynthesis by definition itself, it is sunlight, dear. It's not light. I think you can see the screen, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Definition itself, it utilizes sunlight. It doesn't use light. That is where you guys get confused. It's sunlight. It's not light. Okay. And I'll tell you what as per as far as we know, sunlight is nothing but just a light, but that's not right. Sunlight is not just a light. We also get certain kind of radiations, certain kind of things from sunlight. People used to say,
Ma'am, vitamin D.
very nice. We get
Yes,
vitamin
ma'am.
D from sunlight. Okay. Sunlight is not just light. If it is going to be just light, we can also do artificial photosynthesis method. We can just show the light to the plants and plants can produce the food, but it doesn't work like that. Why? Because sunlight and normal lights are not same. Sunlight have certain radiations, certain things that are very helpful for human beings and all other things. That is why sunlight is important, not light. So question is answered, right? Your question is answered. Light is not equal to
Ma'am,
sunlight.
I asked this question because my class has started, right? In my class, I asked the same doubt to my science teacher. She told yes, it can do photosynthesis when light source is present, like not
Light?
sunlight, artificial
No,
light
no,
also can. That's why I
no.
asked here.
Artificial light in the sense it should be done in the laboratory. You can do in a laboratory. I'm telling you, if you just take a torchlight and show it to the plant, do the photosynthesis, it won't do. Okay. But if you go take the plant in the laboratory, okay, certain kind of radiations you apply on them, it can do the photosynthesis. But scientists should do because scientists know what kind of radiations they should use, right? But
Yes, ma'am.
if I just go and show the torchlight, they can't do, right? If you
Yes, ma'am.
present everything, whatever sunlight can give you, if you also can give those kind of radiations and everything, yes, plants can do under the laboratory conditions, under the artificial condition, they can do the photosynthesis very well. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
This
Okay,
is
ma'am.
very good. You guys are very good. And I suggest you guys to go and search about this. Did like how they'll do artificial photosynthesis method. They do in the laboratory. You guys go and watch those videos. It will be very interesting. Okay. I think we have spoke enough about this photosynthesis. Now we'll go to this. Leaves are the food factories of plants. So as you guys said, these are very important in your exam point of view, guys. I think you can make note of it. I think all of you know also. Leaves are the food factories of plants. Roots going to absorb the minerals, water from soil and transport it to the leaves through stems. You know, they may ask you what is the thing, what is the function of leaf, what is the function of soil, sorry, what is the function of roots, what is the function of stem in the process of photosynthesis. They may ask you what is the function of stomata in the photosynthesis also, they may ask you. I think you can see in the down point. So this full slide is nothing but a full set of questions. You can expect questions from this slide. It's all lines are very important. Leaves are the food factories of plants. Roots are going to absorb the minerals, water from the soil and transport it to the leaves. Carbon dioxide or the CO2 is taken from the air or atmosphere through the tiny pores called stomata. We use nose to inhale oxygen, right? And plants use stomata as a tiny pores. Sorry, they have tiny pores called stomata through which they breathe. Okay? Understood, everyone?
Ma'am, is it true that the water and soluble nutrients are transported to the leaves from the roots by the small pores called xylem or something?
Xylem. Xylem.
Xylem. Is it true?
Xylem and phloem, I think phloem, yeah. Phloem and
Yes, ma'am.
xylem are two important things. Yes, you're right. Xylem is for water and phloem is for food particles. And that is not your level, that's kind of high level. I think you will get that in this lesson. I'll talk
No,
more
ma'am.
detail about that.
In this my book, it's Oxford. It has some more information. So I just quickly I took a recap of my book. So I just read it.
Xylem is for water and phloem is for food. Yes, you're right. Absolutely right. Tomorrow we'll discuss about that. As you have raised the topic, tomorrow I'll tell more about xylem phloem. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
You can also, if you know more, you can also share in the class to the students in tomorrow's class. Okay? Yes, Charvik, I'm in Dubai. You're right. Yes, this I think this will be clearing your everyone's doubt. So somebody asked me, is a torchlight can do the photosynthesis? I think this picture clears that doubt more well. See, the sunlight is not just a light; it's kind of energy that is taken from the sun. Sorry, energy is taken by the plants directly from the sunlight. And the food is prepared. Carbon dioxide is getting released. Sorry, oxygen is getting released, and carbon dioxide is getting in, and they are taking the water and other minerals from the soil. And in down, you can see photosynthesis equation. You won't get that equation in your examination, but it is good to know. So
Ma'am,
after
for
the
us it will
process,
come.
it will come. Then you can note down. It's not a problem.
Ma'am, my teacher told that I was confused literally. She told that yeah, in this equation that is written in the screen that you are sharing, it is written as 6 CO2 plus H2O, 6 H2O 6 plus O2. Now, but ma'am told there after O2, again H2O will come.
After O2,
Like,
H2O will come. You know chemistry, right? You know how to balance the equation.
yes, ma'am. I
Shall
know.
we balance? Shall we balance the equation? In the right hand side, in the left hand side, you have
No, ma'am.
6
Not that.
carbons.
Not that, ma'am. Like after 6 H2O 6 plus O2, 6 O2, right?
Yeah.
The ma'am told plus H2O.
That is what I'm telling you, dear. Let's solve the equation now. So what is basically the chemical equation? Right hand side should be equal to left hand side. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Now, as per your last notes, it should be plus H2O. Your ma'am has written plus H2 extra.
Yes, ma'am.
So see the left hand side. How many hydrogen is present? How many H is present? 12 H is present, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And in the right hand side, how many H is present? 12 H is
Ma'am,
present.
2.
12. 6C6H12. 12 H12 is present.
Yes, ma'am.
So yeah, it got balanced. There also you have 12 hydrogen. Here also you have 12 hydrogen. It got balanced, right?
Yes, ma'am.
No more H is left for H2O, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
It won't come. So whenever you get doubt in whether H2O will come or not, you can balance the equation. Simply see the number of hydrogen present in the left hand side, whether it is equal to right hand side or not. If it is not equal, just put plus and write the balance H there. Okay?
Ma'am, so it will be added, right?
No, it won't be added. That's what I'm telling you. 6 2s are 12 H is there in the left hand side. And again 12 H is there in the right hand side. It is balanced. The equation is balanced.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
So this is the basic process of photosynthesis. And if plants could talk, so this is one of the higher order question I got for you. If plants could talk, This will be your homework, okay? If plants could talk, what do you think they would say about their favorite nutrient and why? In the end, the starting of the class, everyone told that pizza is my favorite food. That is dal is my favorite food. If plant have could talk, now what is their favorite will be?
Ma'am, the food that they make,
Food that
starch. They
starch.
make starch.
Food that they make. Okay, everyone will have different opinions on this question. I want everyone guys to note down this question and get the answer for this in the next class. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
All plants don't make different food, right? The only food they can make is starch.
Yes.
So that's the only food which they could eat, whether they like it or not.
Very good. Very good. Okay, fine. Your mom makes favorite food of you daily?
Not daily, sometimes.
Sometime. Okay, that is one of the good thinking. But still, you have to find some special answer for this question. Go and find it. It's not just starch. It's like some
Ma'am,
other
I understood it. You're talking about the heterotropic nutrition now because they depend on other food also.
some that is literally out of your syllabus, like out of the topic, today's topic. Some plants are
Ma'am,
there.
water, minerals.
Very good. Water can be there, minerals can be there. Some of, if I ask you what is your favorite, some of you are telling potato is my favorite. Like that, if we ask plant can tell water is my favorite because water is very important for me to make food. Sunlight is a favorite. Yeah. So this is something creative question you can think of this. And last slide is about your homework. Fine. This is a very interesting activity. I think you guys would have did, but if somebody would have not did, I suggest you to do. Find a plant near your house or some plant if you guys are having in your house. Go and find the plant. Take a small plastic cover and wrap that. Any one of the leaf.
Mama tried this already.
Okay. Already you tried. Then I want the observation in the next class. Okay. People who
Okay.
didn't try yet. Sritej, did you try?
Yes, ma'am, I tried.
Okay. Gelda, have you tried this?
Ma'am, we did this as activity in my school once.
Oh, very good. Hamza, did you try?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Rishit Badri,
Yes, ma'am.
when did you join the class, dear?
I joined late, ma'am. Like I did not
Yeah.
saw the time.
You, okay, fine. Don't
Ma'am.
join late, okay? You will miss the important points.
Yes, ma'am.
Adrit Rao, have you did this before?
No, ma'am.
Okay, people who have not did this, I want you guys to surely do this activity. It's very interesting and important. Okay? Soumya, have you did?
Hmm.
Plant never eat human, na? Charvik. Which plant is eating human, dear?
Ma'am, Venus flytrap traps her finger.
They are not eating
Some-
humans, no, they are eating insects.
Ma'am, sometimes it
Yes,
trap her
ma'am.
finger, ma'am.
Trap a finger and eat your finger. Have you ever tried that?
Ma'am, but you get bleeding.
Ma'am, it will eat our blood.
They can drink our blood. Okay, fine. Now plants are turning into monsters in
Ma'am,
this
this
class.
activity, Ma'am,
Okay,
can
fine,
I
fine,
say
fine.
what will happen if we do this
No,
activity?
no, you should not say. That's the next part. Because people who have not did this yet, they should have some curiosity, right? Soumya, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, go and try. Okay, in your home. Everyone should try. Tomorrow, for in the next class, I'll ask you the results.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Then today, I hope no doubts, right? You guys have any
Bye,
doubts?
ma'am.
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
No doubts, right? Hamza?
Yes.
No doubt.
And students, please take the notes then and there.
Ma'am,
Whenever if I'm telling you something is important, then and there take notes.
ma'am, we need to send this homework to you or
No need to send anywhere. Just you keep it in your notebook. In the next class, I'll ask everyone to open the video and show the notebook,
okay, ma'am.
the results. Okay? I'll surely ask. I'll ask randomly who did.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, I
Okay?
wrote the answer to you. I sent the answer to you privately.
Okay. I'll see that. Okay? Okay,
Bye,
very
ma'am.
good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, thank you. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.